Good afternoon. Before I begin, on behalf of all employees of the UNFCCC Secretariat, I would like to express our sympathy and condolences to those family members affected by these week's tragic events. Honorable ministers, fellow colleagues, UN Climate Change is pleased to participate in this assembly and to continue its strong relationship with UNEP. You are more than just valuable partners. The work of our organizations is intrinsically linked. We recognize UNEP for its leadership as well as its important contributions to COP negotiations. UNEP produced the first emissions gap report in 2010. It has become a key input to the COP. This assembly's outcomes are also key. They not only help set the global environmental agenda, but get us closer to full implementation of the Paris Agreement and the 2030 UN Agenda. We also welcome its theme of finding innovative solutions for environmental challenges and sustainable consumption and production. These subjects are at the heart to building more sustainable and resilient cities and communities. Let me quickly outline what lies ahead for the UN climate process. With the finalization of the Katowice climate package at COP24, the world entered a new era in its efforts to address climate change. If pre-COP24 efforts focused on defining the Paris Agreement, this era is about enhancing national ambition to implement it. Why? Because the urgency for action is undiminished. Climate change continues to represent a growing danger. NDCs are designed to address this danger, however, are insufficient in limiting global temperature goal to 1.5 degrees. So, while we find ourselves in a new era, we are still running significantly behind climate change. The next 2 years are therefore crucial with respect to ambition needed to close the gap. In 2019, our task is clear: to drive the emergence of a universal political understanding that all countries will return to the table by 2020 to revisit their national commitments. To that end, we have several moments this year designed to get there, but two stand out: the Secretary General's 2019 Climate Summit in September and COP25 in Chile in December. It is essential we work throughout the UN family for this year to be a success. This assembly helps achieve that. It's also why we continue to work with the Climate Core Group and the Climate Principles to coordinate the work of the UN system in relation to climate change. UN Climate Change appreciates the opportunity to speak to and participate in this assembly. We continue to offer our full support to UNEP. Thank you. Thank you.